First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Marlins Park in Miami. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. The Fish look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Dan Straley gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Dan, any thoughts?
Dan Straley's bounced around for a little while, but he's a four-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, slider, changeup. Not an overpowering pitcher. Needs all four of his pitches. If he has that good changeup, he could be really tough.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. He will lead this one off today.
Left fielder, Michael Conforto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, if you hate D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Conforto behind the ball and 2 strikes. Should be in for a warm one this afternoon. 91 degrees our first pitch temperature. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitcher throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Next for the Mets, Mike Trout, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right, but foul. The 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Coming in is Brinson. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
Great sliding catch right there, but that can be awful risky. If you flop that one and mess it up, that ball's going to the wall, and everybody's scoring. He secures the catch, and the runners have to stand pat.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The average coming in at 266, 25 homers, and 91 runs batted in. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. The second for one. On to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. It's the Mets nothing. Marlins coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Sean Manaea gets the starting nod for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, on the mound now is Sean Manaea, the pride and joy of Indiana State University. Low three-quarter arm angle. He reminds me a lot of former Met pitcher Sid Fernandez. Mid to upper 90s fastball, a true slurve. He also has a straight changeup and a funky arm angle. He's really tough on lefties.
Striding into the box, Carmine Esposito. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last two.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first two games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Manaea, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State, who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays, and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot. They give themselves a chance when they're putting guys on base to drive in runs and not get that 2-for-1 sale.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground out for short. Rosario's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, right fielder, Lewis.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Hit out towards second. There is Dozier. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. Still no score. Here's Buster Posey now. Batter pitcher numbers against Dan Straley. He's got 17 hits in 31 tries. He's also hit 3 home runs. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Bridges gloves it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
Next up for New York, Starling Marte, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Well, as we talked about at the top of the broadcast, the Fish have their sights set on a series sweep here today.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
Certainly would, and you hope yesterday they didn't empty out the bucket of runs. They'd like to use some of those runs today and hopefully secure another victory.
He throws him on the fastball there. Starling Marte is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Favorable call in there for a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Justin Smoke now. His career numbers against Minaya. He's 4 for 13.
First baseman, Justin Smoke.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Smoke, a native of South Carolina. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate. Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport, Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Stepping in now, Dion Bridges, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Comes in here right at 260. 7 homers and 41 RBIs. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Anderson, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Fly ball out toward left center field. Conforto is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Up next from Miami, Scott Kingery, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. 2 out with the man at first. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just hung in there on that one.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
He stays alive. Still 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Popped him up. Goldschmidt is there for it. And that retires the side. 1 left for Miami. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. A great shot there of the blue waters and long sandy stretches of Miami Beach. Back now for the top of the 3rd inning on the show. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the out path.
Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So with 1 gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. With Merrifield next to hit. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Line towards center field. And they'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the 3rd.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box, Sean Manaea. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Leaves a changeup high for a strike. The 2-1. Fouled away. The 2-2. To short. To his left. Bridges. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping in, Tomas Telis, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
Tomas Telis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Popped him up. Merrifield is under it. 1 out.
Batting ninth. Hector.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dan Straley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Down the first baseline. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Carmine Esposito.
Into the box now, Carmine Esposito. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one right down Main Street. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Two out, nobody on. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Dozier is in his tracks now as he tucks this one away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. With Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. First pitch on its way. And the breaking ball stays outside. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 1 out, nobody on. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside, 2-1. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. 41st home run of the year for him. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
First baseman number 40.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Goldschmidt has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Soft liner to the left side. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Esposito moves over. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Starling Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Goldschmidt is off of first with 2 away. Here's a strike. Here it comes on 1-1, and a foul pop behind the plate, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch, and he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Kingery's there. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's 1-0 Mets. Leading off the inning, Emilio Mota, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 6.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliders in for a strike. Mota stands 5'9" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's a 2nd-year big leaguer. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. The 1-2. Fouled away. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Chance here for Dozier at second. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Justin Smoke now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They're down 1-0. At the plate, Brian Dozier looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 now. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
1 strike.
Hit on the ground out to short. Bridges is there, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 1, short Ahmed Rosario.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Too high, and it's 3-0. Whit Merrifield will be next. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away. So he's aboard following the 1-out walk. They're second of the ball game so far as we take a look there at the league leaderboard for team walks this year. And you can see that these guys currently find themselves 4th in the NL in that category. Now at the plate, Whit Merrifield comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Rosario, base runner at first with 1 out. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back. And again a throw. And a dive, but he's back in there. Set. Here's the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. High in the air out to center field. Mota moves over. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Sean Manaea. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Mets strand 1. They lead it 1-0. At the plate, Brian Anderson. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Stepping in, Dion Bridges. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Conforto is in pursuit. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, number 4.
Digging in now, Scott Kingery, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. First pitch of the at-bat. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And it's fouled away. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Marte going back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year. And with it, the Marlins are back even now at 1-1.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches. And this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot
Now
In now, Tomas Telis. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He popped out in his first trip. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Marlins able to knot things up on the solo home run. 5 innings complete, all even now at 1-1. Sam Carlson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 35, Sam Carlson.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Michael Conforto. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Michael Conforto.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. That's a tough take. The 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2. Hits this one hard the other way. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And that's off his leg on the mound. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. 1 away now for the Mets in the 6th. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Hit back up the middle. Bridges has it. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Buster Posey. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mota has a play. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Mets leave 1. Still tied 1 apiece. Cameron Maben is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Cameron Maben.
Popped him up. Goldschmidt trying to get there, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Standing in now, Carmine Esposito. Now a bunt attempt here. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Stepping in now, Emilio Mota. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Now the 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Conforto is there. 1 out. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with 1 out in the inning now.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now in the box, Lewis Brinson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in order. Striding in, Justin Smoke. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
The 0-1 delivery. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Maben, the runner at third. Esposito on second. Brinson at first. 1 gone. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Standing in, Brian Anderson. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch skied into very shallow right. And Marte will make the grab, and that ends the inning. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. 7th inning coming up. The Marlins lead this one 2-1. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Chad Bettis is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 37, Chad Bettis.
Ready once again, Starling Marte. Career numbers against Bettis. He's 0 for 7.
Starling Marte.
First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. High in the air out to center field. Mota waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Here's Brian Dozier now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. A fastball right over the outside corner. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Now batting, third baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Ready for another chance? Whit Merrifield. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. And the changeup is way low that time.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
The 1-0. 1-1 the count.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
The 1-1 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Kingery's there. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Corey Oswalt will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Ty Kelly will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 11.
Stepping up to the plate, Dion Bridges.
Leading off for the Marlins, the shortstop.
Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch. is taken for ball 2. Three and one to the Marlins middle infielder.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. A little bouncer. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
And in steps Scott Kingery. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First pitch on its way. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
This catcher has an elite arm. When you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Bridges stands at second with no outs. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. The 1-2. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. A runner at second, nobody out. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Conforto is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Tomas Telis. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers. Hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. One out and a runner on second base. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit out towards second. In time to first, and there are two away.
Pitcher number 37.
JT Riddle will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 10.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1. He's in there for a full count now, 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Carmine Esposito. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball that time, not even close.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Now a hard liner.
It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Line to the right side, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Kelly over to his right, and that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Ben Heller has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 61, Ben Heller.
So digging in now, Ty Kelly, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The Marlins leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a team is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
And that one stayed up a little high. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
The 2-1. The count now at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now another 2-2. Fouled off. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And there's his first down of the inning.
Left fielder, Michael Conforto.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Conforto. He singled his last time up. He's set and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Brinson will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. So striding in, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Hit hard to short. Bridges takes it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets leave 1. They're down 2-1. Cameron will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 24.
Ready for another shot now, Emilio Mota.
Leading off for the Marlins, center fielder, Emilio Mota.
First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player. Just a battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. Mota aboard here at first with nobody out. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Trout. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Justin Smoke. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Before the first pitch, a check at first. Runner back safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. A dive, but he's back. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Don't want to forget about him. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. The 1-1 home is fastball taken high for a ball. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's another 2-2. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And oh, they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. The 3-1 is on a line to left center, and it's going to fall. A base hit, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Settling in now, Dion. Archie Bradley enters here, looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 25, Archie Bradley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
The 1-0 misses. Ball 2. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. From the stretch. And another foul ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And struck him out. Marlins strand a pair. They lead it 2-1. Francis Martes comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Francis Martes.
Here's Buster Posey now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And there's ball one. Martez is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
And he lays off ball four. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Here's Starling Marte. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Posey gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Sent on the ground out to second. There's one. Back to first. A ninth inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the ninth, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
The Mets down to their final strike. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. And now this crowd of around 24,000 supporters come to their feet. And he fouls this one off. The Mets down to their final strike. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit high and deep to left field. Esposito going back on it. Still ranging back. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. A solo shot here to left. And we are tied again.
Yeah, he's been producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a surprise to nobody. But just because it's expected doesn't mean it's any less impressive. One swing, and we are tied.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out. This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 is high and outside for a ball. Line drive to left. Esposito is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Mets are able to square things up on this solo home run. That'll set the stage for the bottom of the ninth, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Digging in to try it again, Scott Kingery. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Number 4.
First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Swing and a liner. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
So coming to the plate, Tomas Telis. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. A possible winning run on second. No one out. And he'll just watch that knuckle curve. 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Now the 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit down the line at first. Well, this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Dozier has it, and that's the first out. Johnny Giavotella will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 12. Johnny Giavotella.
Now a pitch out as they might have smelled the squeeze that time. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. Now the runner breaks for the plate. On the bunt attempt is popped up. And now he'll lunge forward to grab this ball in the air. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Garrett takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 44.
T.J. Rivera is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out, as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Jorge Salinas will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Jorge Salinas.
Hit down the third base line. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Number 24.
Digging in, Cameron. Here's the first pitch. Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Go ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Mike Trout, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Hard hit ball to second. Kingery's there. One there. On to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. A chance to win it now as we head to the bottom of the 10th, still tied. Jorge Salinas is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 36.
Robert Gesellman comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Robert Gesellman.
Into the box now, Carmine Esposito. His last at-bat didn't go his way.
Carmine Esposito.
First offering on its way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Stepping into the box, Emilio Mota. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the slider here is not going to find the zone either, and it's 3-0 now. Here's a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marte over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Now at the plate, Buster Posey. It was a walk in his last trip.
Buster Posey.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Hit hard on the ground to second, and Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Here's Starling Marte. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Here's Brian Dozier now.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Bridges is up with it. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, shortstop.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The 1-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
I wouldn't be surprised if he used his aggressiveness against him right here. You're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1. Might as well fish a little bit further.
Ball 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. Score remains 2-2. Here's Justin Smoke now.
Leading off for the Marlins, third baseman, Justin Smoke.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
The 1-1. Sliced hard on the ground. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Digging in, Brian Anderson. Last time through was a base hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Looped out towards short. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Dion.
Into the box, Dion Bridges. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball.
3-2 full count.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Now at the plate, Scott King. Felipe Vasquez jogs in from bullpen, and it'll be the closer's job to try to keep this ball game tied here in the 11th. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Fastball down near the shoe tops. And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And that's in there, 3-1. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Now it's still full, 3-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Marlins leave 1, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Nick Combin is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Jeff McNeil.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jorge Salinas. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. And it takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it. But a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
In now, Cameron, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 1-0. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mota is under it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Now batting, Paul Goldschmidt, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Here's the first pitch. Hit to short. Ahmed with a great slide. He gathers the throw. He's out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. Two left for the Mets. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Paul Sewell will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. Digging in, the switch hitter, Tomas Telis. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now the pitch. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Around first, digging for two. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Juan Centeno will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. A possible winning run on second. No one out. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
But the runner's back easily.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Fouled off. A possible winning run on second. No one out. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, Carmine Esposito, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. Changeup in for a strike. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Cameron, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Emilio Mota, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
The 1-0. Slow bouncer to the right side. That rolls foul for strike 1. The 1-1 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Take a quick walk to keep the blood circulating. 13th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Marlene Garcia takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning.
66, Marlene Garcia.
Max Stassi is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Max Stassi.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Buster Posey. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. You just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Now the 2-1. Popped him up. A lean, and he's got it. Oh, he picked it right out of the first base dugout, and that's the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Into the box, Starling Marte, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Two-0 count, the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. One out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. There is Ahmed. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Riding in once again, Brian Dozier. And if you remember, he hit a big home run back in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. That's wide, 2-0. Dribbled up the line, but it gets fouled. Oh, it wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed.
Now to the plate, Ahmed Rosario. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to short. Ahmed fields it cleanly, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1. In now, Lewis Brinson. He lined out in his last trip.
Fielder, Lewis Brinson.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Middleton enters the game now as he'll get the responsibility of trying to send this one to a 14th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit up. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen.
Nope.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
2-0.
Ball 3. Justin Smoke will be next. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And the winning run will reach. It's a leadoff walk to start the home half here in extra innings.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Smoke. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. On the ground to short. Could this be two? The Dozier for one. On to first, and they get the double play. But boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Little dribbler down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 2 out, nobody on. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Count still at 1-2. Still 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So they go down without a whimper here. Hang in as long as you can. Another inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Kyle Lewis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Kyle Lewis.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Into the box now, Jorge Salinas, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Now the 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
In now, Cameron. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Now the 2-1. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. So stepping in, Mike Trout, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Lewis over at second. Cameron is over at first with one away. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Here's the first pitch. Hey now.
Wow. I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
The 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. Score remains 2-2. Jose Torres is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. So striding forward now, Nick Ahmed. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Nick Ahmed.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Up around the face. The 1-1 pitch. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And not in time. So there you go. The possible winning run is on to lead off the inning.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
And in steps Scott Kingery as he grounds one briskly to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. To second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Now batting, catcher, Max.
Coming to the plate now, Max Stassi. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And the runner back safely. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball one. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. Possible winning run on first, one man away. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-0. In the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And a huge mistake, as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
The 3-0. And that misses ball four, so it's first and second now with only one away.
Three of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Matt Duffy will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 7, Matt Duffy.
In there for strike one. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. The 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Tapped down the line, but that one rolls foul. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he takes a look at strike three called, and that's as important as they come there. Two big outs now.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Carmine Esposito, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Esposito is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Possible winning runs at second with two down, however. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Popped him up. Dozier is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Marlins strand a pair, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Zach McAllister gets to pitch in this one after all, as he answers the call in the 15th inning.
Zach McAllister.
Here's Buster Posey now.
Leading off for the Mets, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
And a curveball that time that broke too low. A high fastball is in there.
1-1.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Esposito sprinting after it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Starling Marte. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Somebody always takes an 0 for. You don't want to be that guy. He was 0 for 5 coming into that plate appearance. This knock had to feel amazing for him. 1 for 6.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
In prior meetings with Zach McAllister, he's totaled 4 hits in 22 tries.
He's taken him deep once. The 1-0. And that one stayed up a little high. Marte off for second. In there. Now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Now the 2-1. Fouled away. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Ready with another 2-strike offering, and he fouls this one off. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. just got a piece up the line. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Ahmed Rosario. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here's the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you could work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
The 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
But there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Count still at 1-2. And 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Mets leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Digging in once again, Emilio Mota. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Mota.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Sam Tuimalala gets to pitch in this one after all, as he answers the call in the 15th inning.
Sam Tuimalala.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Missed with a slider. Now it's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. Shot toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Mota heads for the plate. And at long last, the winning run is across to score.
Endings just don't get much better than this. Great job at the plate putting the ball in play, and then the runner at first does the rest. Stop at third? No way. Grounded third, flew home, and scored the game winner. My heart is still in my throat.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Zach McAllister earns his third win of the year in relief. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac on our